Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. We're going to be covering a Ukrainian counterattack in Bakhmut today. Russia has recently replaced a lot of the Wagner mercenary group members with elite Russian airborne divisions in an attempt to swarm the last part of the city to sort of get credit for this part, as well as to take over this area so that they can continue to move on to other things. The south of Bakhmut in this road right here was really fortified, and they were still struggling to break through the center with Ukrainian positions by the train station on the high-rise buildings, so they decided the north of the rail line would probably be the easiest place to try to break the new defense line. Hold on, the visibility of this is abysmal. Basically, in the last video, I talked about how Russia had sort of moved into this north block, which actually was a pretty big chunk of the city. They actually were able to establish their positions, and it sort of undermined Ukraine's access to the Khromove road because it was threatening some sort of like advanced maneuver. But Ukraine just fell back from the positions that they couldn't hold, and eventually the Russian momentum died after the front not moving for 2 days, and Ukraine was able to push back in this area. This may look like a small area and just a couple of blocks, but this is very significant because this was the one area in all of Bakhmut that Russia still had some form of momentum in. They haven't moved in this pocket east of the rail line. The most recent thing they did was take over this little train station, and they struggled to advance past there. Ukraine has been holding this southern road like disgustingly well, and there have been counterattacks by the school towards the south, which is a big strong point for their defense. I don't know how, but I forgot to mention Ukraine also conducted a limited counterattack in the south by kolomyichykha, and this area is actually pretty big. Bakhmut is about 38 kilometers squared, and Russia currently controls 79%, which is 30.15. This includes the entire administrative region. Here, wait, I got a map. This includes some things like the factories out here and just the entire administrative region, including Opitne. And since Russia has been trying to take Bakhmut for 260 days, that puts their average advance per day at 0.11 kilometers squared, which is about 2/3 of the size of this little like driveway right here. And this was about 1.13 kilometers squared, which is about 2.9% of Bakhmut. Ukraine has demolished one of the big buildings in the center. This removes Russians' cover and allows Ukraine to have better viewing into the Russian position. That was a weird sentence. And that's what's going on. And it was great work too, because this was a very worrying thing that Russia was going to be able to gain momentum in the north, but the fact that that's been killed and all of their progress has effectively been reset. I don't know if somebody asked me this on a live stream or in the comments, but I said they asked me if Bakhmut would be able to hold till May, and I said only if Russia's momentum in the north is able to be killed, and right now it looks like that may be what's going on. Alright, see you guys later.